What am I, Charles Chicken? Who am I, Charles Chicken? Maybe. What am I, Charles Chicken? Could be. Okay, what's up, everybody? We're doing one life puzzle streak for real. When the stream ends, it means that I lost. I haven't even started. I'm doing a little meme. Oh no! It's only been a millisecond. All right, let's get started. If I lose, it's ogre. It's ogre and it's ogre. Okay, so first thing I'm seeing is this, and then he goes here, and then... Wait, can't lose on number one. That would be some absolute craziness. Oh, okay, I see it now. Hello, Gunnar, what a name. Okay, so he goes here, we go here, and then we have this move here, because the bishop... Whoo! Yeah, I know, I see it. My God. Okay, this, and then this. Gotta be extra careful. Let me just double check this. This, and then you just take. No. Bring it back, gentlemen. Okay. Nice. Okay, hey, how are you? Then 10. Okay, guys, if I get one wrong, it's over. I'm ending stream. I'm doing this basically because I'm kind of sick today anyways, so if this goes quickly, then fuck it. Okay, what do we see here? The question is, can they stop you from promoting if we just push the pawn? The answer is possibly. Okay, so we push him, we sack the rook, of course. The funny thing about this position is that if they play rook a5, funny, I think you just actually push. This is way too difficult to be number two. Victor, are we lagging? Oh, guys, lag or no? Lag? Guys, lag? Is anyone lagging? Hold on. Is anyone lagging? Guys, lag? No lag? Let me know, please. Okay, great. Very sorry about that, Victor. Yeah, so this is too complicated for number two. This is a way more complicated puzzle, but it's not that hard. Because it's number two, what we're probably going to see is we're going to push, and the king's going to go here. We're going to push again, and then king goes here. That's usually what they do for lower complexity. Or if we might see this, and then they take here, push again. The funny thing is the king will interfere, right? The king interferes with rook a5. So if there's any sort of discovery or something, I don't know. I think we just move the king. We just double check this. This seems totally, yeah, this seems silly for number two. This is supposed to be like a beginner puzzle. I do understand this, but c3 is unstoppable. Yeah, that is kind of ridiculous that is number two. And then of course we push the pawn. Now we promote with check. Very strange number two puzzle, I would say, gentlemen. Okay, this one should be this. The rook moves somewhere. We promote with check, and then easy peasy lemon squared. Hello, Kaito. I'm gonna call you Kaito. Okay. All right, just take the rook. Nice. Okay, what do we have here? Funny position. This is mate in one. This is mate in one. It's actually just mate in one. Very tricky. I hate mate in one because I never find them in game. Crazy. Yeah, so mate in one is just this, right? Just mate in one. I'm trying to think about the trick here. I don't know what the trick is. I guess we don't overthink it too much. Okay, this is mate in two, mate in one, but actually two. Not mate in one because it's mate in two. That is actually beyond tricky. I can't believe that. Yeah, this is more like it. Okay, what do we see here? Nothing. I can't see anything. Okay, looks like it's just this. Is there some crazy mating motif here? Wow, this is kind of funky. Man, what are these puzzles today? Okay, so this obviously scopes this. Okay, I gotta zoom into the chat. I can't see anything right now. There we go. This scopes this, but the knight is still hanging. And then if we go here, king here, then we go here, he just takes the knight. These seem like a little too tricky. What's the point of this one? Maybe we are trying to win the rook and then we take the pawn or something. I don't see this. This seems odd. Okay, this, and then the king goes here. Aha. So we can take the rook, right? Maybe we do that though. This is strange again. I think we just simplify. I agree with you. This, and then the king goes somewhere. God, so many things are happening. So this, and then the funny thing is the king goes here. I think it's a blunder, right? Because then we get this, and then we're totally winning. Kind of equal. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think this puzzle is aiming for equality. I would say we're aiming for a win here, right? Yeah, I think we're aiming for a win. Okay, so this, and another thing is we could possibly take this pawn. So this and then king here. Maybe we just take the rook, right? If he takes our rook, we're just chilling, right? Up a piece. So I would say it's this bishop h3. What do you guys think? Is that a thumbs up or a thumbs up? That's actually only move. I would be shocked if there's anything else. You know, like, you know, yeah. Yeah, and here I think you let your knight hang. And we take this thing. Right, he takes the knight and we're up a piece. Do I want us to tell the answer or not? Listen, it's not that serious. These are like, puzzles I do with chat, right? So you can participate. You can do whatever you want. Hey, Garment, how are you, bro? Okay. Yeah. So here it looks like we just take the rook, pawn takes, and typical idea is king d7 into king c6. Right. This little formation is pretty funny. Okay, so it takes and then. God, how's the puzzles? I don't know. It just started. They're fine. No, you know what's funny is number 2 was ridiculously challenging. No, it wasn't, but it was too challenging. Okay, so take and then pawn takes, and then we have king d7, king b4, and then king c6. I think overall we also have more waiting moves. So eventually the king's probably gonna have to get out of here. Yeah, I see no other moves. I think I got only move here is king d7. So these are like a puzzle streak. Think of it like puzzle rush, so they get harder over time. So this is only 6, so they're easy, relatively. Okay, so king d7 and then king b4. Hey Bob, and then oops. My God, my hands are very cold right now. King c6. I think eventually the king's gonna have to move. I think notably his pawns are also a little farther advanced, so we get more waiting moves. You think h5 first. H5 I think is a blunder. Yeah, I think h5 is just a throw, but you might be correct. No, I think you're actually right. I take it back. Okay, this is actually the genjutsu though. h5 maybe isn't a blunder, but it feels wrong though. Question is h5 g5. Aha, he can actually freeze our pawns. h5 is a blunder, isn't it? Actually, wait, I have to think about this. So h5 just feels wrong. I don't know why you would play h5. I don't think you need to play h5 here is the point of this. I think the idea is we have way more waiting moves than he does, right? These pawns are farther advanced. Push very slowly. So if we could go here and then force the king out of this square, that'd be pretty good. I could be wrong, but I don't know. H4 seems crazy to me. Or h5. Yeah, I think it is automatic, Victor, but you know, I like to consider the moves here because it's always interesting to think about the fact of being wrong. Yeah. H5, interesting idea. Yeah, so maybe h5 f4. And then you can kiss the win goodbye. The problem with h5 is I think you also give up some waiting moves. I think only move king d7 here. Yeah. It's always good to logic that out, right? You shouldn't just assume you know things, even when you do. Wait a minute. Okay, here this one's pretty simple. Take, and then there's this thing, and that's pretty good. Yeah, that's how pawns work. Yeah. Always take the bishop. ABC. Always take bishop. That's an acronym. Yeah, so the funny thing is maybe in this position, he just moves his cook or something, right? And then where do we put our knife? I don't know. No, actually, this, if he moves the rook, maybe do that. I don't know. Okay, well, I thought they were going to move the rook, but... Cool. Imagine you took the knight by accident. That wouldn't be good. Okay, so right now I see everything because I am a prophet. This is maiden. No, probably not going to be mate. There is a funny mating idea with rook d6, king here, and then you have this, and that would be mate. Is that a forced mate? The answer is no. Is that a good move? The answer is absolutely. Yeah, so this, and then when he goes up the board, first of all, king's out of bound. We win the pawn. Looks pretty good. That's a thumbs up to me. Elo is like 2,000. Hey, Book. Book, I was just thinking about you. How you been? Versus Cap. Okay. What do you mean Cap? Why would I lie about my Elo? Kind of feels like a weird thing to do. And you could just look at my chess.com account. It's actually higher than 2,000. It's 2041 Blitz now. I'm a few off of my PR. 2,000 Lee Chess. No. I'm chess.com. If I okay, you know what, Ryan Tuck? You seem like a weird dude. I'm actually just gonna pre-move ban you for your very strange. I don't even know why I would potentially lie about my Elo, but okay. A5 rook d6. I wouldn't play a5. Yeah. Now this is puzzle 8, so we might see this into there. Yeah, I pre-move ban for strange activity. It would feel like a very strange thing to me to lie about my Elo when you could just go look up Tunish on chess.com and check it. Okay, great. Yeah, so simple. I think rook d5 or rook d6. What do you guys think? Is this a yes or a yes? Rook d6. If the king goes here, we have mate in 1, and then we have this. If not, hey Halfrey, you guys can say yes or yes. You see what I'm saying? Yes or yes. What's been going on, Book? Oh wow, crazy. Oh, we just. Okay, so here I think I'm wondering if we just make the pass pawn and just like we have a breakthrough, right? This pawn takes and then king e3, maybe push f5 or something. I don't know. Obviously not immediately because kings have to move. Wow, this is actually a really interesting position. That's actually a good one too. This pawn takes and then here, and then black's in zigzag. I think if they go here, we actually get king d4. King d4 is really nice. And we win the pawn. And yeah, black is in zigzag here. This is really nice. So we take pawn takes and then we have king e3. The king goes here. We actually just immediately play f5. And then they're cooked. Damn, I'm sorry, Buck. Well, I wish you the best, brother, you know? Do I drink caffeine when I play? I guess I only play in the gym. So I guess the answer is yeah, a lot. Because I drink my pre-workout and then I play blitz games. I've been doing that for the past, I think, 4 to 5 years. No joke. Yeah, I play all my games in the gym. I don't play any other games. Hey, Cold. I guess I play viewers uncaffeinated. Yeah, so king e3 hit the pawn, win the game. Very nice. Okay, looks like we just double take here because that's checkmate. Bing, bang, boom. Bishop's covering this. Let's call it a sniper with a rifle. That's crazy. Wow, what an unfortunate situation. Look how the knight is interfering with the f8 square. So queens can't move backwards. Nathan said, make the next video about 500 elo Chad. It's almost like you predicted tomorrow's video. Bro actually like low-key predicted it's a battle between Chad and Goopy. Damn, bro really predicted tomorrow's video. Or I should say short. I don't make videos. All right, so here this is probably an MOM, but notably I think if we take, they can also take a check, and I don't know how good that is. So, or play Yu-Gi-Oh! Favorite game as a kid, and I also played Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Aha, so I see. Actually, we can sack the queen here. Rook takes me a checkmate. Made it in 2. Yeah, so you've been drinking kava prior to workouts. It makes me feel stronger. You know what makes me feel stronger? 600 milligrams of caffeine. That'll do it. Yep. I guzzle pre-workout. It's not good. Yeah, it's made into. I guess not made into. The bishop's moving, isn't it? Aha, it doesn't matter, does it? This and then this and then, wow, this is actually just crushing, right? And then you also get this. Sounds like a heart attack. Well, I have a crazy caffeine tolerance. I always have. It's not good. Not at all. Get 2 rooks and the bishop. Right, that sounds pretty nice to me. And maybe we get the king too. Milk because of the cows. I do like milking cows. You haven't milked cows before, you haven't lived. You know? And I've never milked a cow before, so maybe I haven't lived. Okay, this looks like a mating construction, but unfortunately I don't think it is. Unless I'm missing something crazy here. This is a super annoying bishop. Ah, it is mate. This is made in 1. Yeah, I actually filmed a video something like this. It's just made in 1. This is actually like a mirror of a video I filmed ages ago about me bitching about puzzle elos. Yeah, this is actually an example I used, but this is obviously like a real position, so it's a little different. Okay, I mean, no questions asked. It should be King F8. I think King F8 is much better than King E7, right? King E7 maybe is like a weird perpetual. I doubt it is, but King E7 is actually seemingly far worse. But King F8 actually allows you to hide to safety a lot easier. With King E7, first of all, he has check and, you know, yeah, King F8 and you slowly get your way to safety. That's slowly, quickly. You did a brilliant bomb cloud. Bro loves ripping bomb clouds. Bro's ripping. Nice, Jeffrey. Call him John Rips. Yeah, so you get your king to safety in 2. Yeah. It looks good to me. Bro has no game review. I just gifted Jeffrey a chess.com gold membership. No. Platinum and diamond at the same time. That's not true. The World 2020 amateur thing. No, I am not. It's a good question though. Listen, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even know what that is. I don't actually follow like chess. I don't. Yeah, I just like to play it. Now, granted, I do watch it sometimes before bed. You know, that's about it. All right. Yeah, Queen H8 checkmate, genius. All right. What now? Obviously, we can't go down. Probably just take, and then wherever the king moves, I'm assuming we have the knight check. You know, check here, king goes here, probably knight check. That's checkmate. This king goes here. Then clearly queen takes f2. All right, there you have it. Okay. Oh, it's screaming to be sacked. Now the sack is probably pretty good because we win the queen, but okay, this is actually a pretty interesting puzzle, right? So the sack here is this, and then king takes, and then we have check over here, and this is actually a twofold puzzle. The king moves somewhere, and then we're actually scoping the rook, and we're actually also scoping the queen. I think that tempi is really important, and notably, obviously, we're down in exchange, but we have so many extra pawns, so completely winning, which is good. Yeah, so I would sack here. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, queen. What if he just moved the king somewhere? Oh, it doesn't matter. Wow, if he moved the king, we also had just check here. Wow, beautiful. Will they make us play it out? The answer is fuck no. No way. Too Too easy to play out. All right. Yeah. Okay, so again, we're down in exchange, but I see a pass pawn. I see checks. I see check here, which probably isn't good. I also see check here, which might be good. Is that allowing a fork? Maybe. Yeah. So check, and then we actually get this fork. Beautiful. Always looks for forks. An acronym for that is ABC. ABC is always look for forks. You understand? No. Yeah, so check here, force the king to the light square. Knights hop to dark square is forking the thing. Wow, incredible. Now we win the Johnson, the Dwayne. And this is, of course, the fork. We take the pawn, forking this, this, and this. No further explanation needed. All right. Okay, next up, Queen Jack, back wing. I like that. Back wink weaknesses. Okay, so we have this. King goes here. And then we shove our king into the back wink. That's a queen. The knife takes, and we take for forced back wink. You're watching the Toonies live right now. Okay, so Victor thinks it's bishop takes c5. That's a strong disagree. Bro's capping. Bro's capping. No, bro's capping for sure. This is just mate. This is just mate. This is probably a throw, right? Yeah, it is a throw. Are you capping, or are you just are you capping, or are you capping? He's gotta be capping. He's capping. He's yapping. He's checking me. Bro's capping and he's yapping. All right. Capping. Call him Mark Zuckerberg. He's also not. There's Victor. Okay, I see rook c1 pinning the thing. Funny if he goes here, knights me backwards and we just win. Yeah, so the counterplay we'll probably end up seeing is rook c1 and then rook g5. And then you probably just move the knight with check and then pick up the bishop. ABC, always look for counterplay. Another idea, maybe we just take the pawn instead if he does that. But I don't know. That seems maybe worse. Maybe it's not worse. I don't know. Maybe you do just take the pawn. Rook c1 is the move. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I don't know what that changes besides for unpinning the bishop, so I would say we take this. The answer is yes or yes, and now you can say yes. Wow, that's amazing. I can't believe it. That's unbelievable. It's just craziness. Isn't this just crazy that we could just take the bishop now? I think not only is it crazy, but it's actually astounding. Wow, my mind is blown. Okay, here we use the power of back wink weaknesses. This hits the bishop, also threatens this, this, and then okay, if rook here, so this is oh, maybe if rook there, we just bring the bishop back. So this is actually a little funny. So if we put the rook here and he checks us, if we move the bishop back, the opponent actually somehow gets rook d4, which is kind of annoying because then the bishop is defended. So I guess after they check us, after rook d8, they check us with the cook. Probably best move is to run out of checks and maybe play not king there, king f8. That seems like the goodness. Yeah, I wouldn't bring it back. Oh. Come on. What it abroad. In other nudes, how dare you? It's just crazy. It's crazy though. Okay, mad mod. You know what's funny is I'm about to break this chair. Like I'm low key about to break my chair. The arm is breaking because I do this thing where I get up and I push on it really hard, and the arm is about to rip off. So, and I just got this chair. Yeah, we have maiden one. There's a genjutsu here. Sorry, there's no maiden one, but we win the queen. This and then we have this. So no maiden one. Almost maiden one. If the queen was like, I don't know, here, there would be maiden one. So yeah, we win the queen. The genjutsu is queen h7. After queen h7, it's a blunder though. King f8, queen h8. King here, maybe bishop here or something. King goes here and you have nothing. That's not true. You have checkmate. I'm gonna double check that, because that would be covered, right? Wait a minute. This and then this. Surely it's not this, right? This and then this. Aha, the king goes here. Does he? I'm kind of curious. This and then that. No, my brain is shitting itself. This, and then this, and then there. Yeah. Probably at best that's a draw. You know. Always good to check these things, because why wouldn't you? Because you have no patience. I get it. Okay. Yeah, let's see. We can just fork the bishop. We take here. Queen takes, and then we have check here. Pretty good. I like forks. I like eating. Forks are good utensils for eating many different things. Including but not limited to granola bars, golf balls, and Ferris wheels. 3 of my favorite foods. Okay, so take this, and then you have the pork here into the Nike swoosh. Nice. Okay. Favorite chess piece, Orlando Bloom's unicycle is probably top tier. Okay, so I see taking the cook. The bishop takes. I see rook b1. Maybe we'll see this into this. And either we win the bishop, or we just win the rook, or we win the bishop. Hello? Wait. Disconnected. Hey guys, are we back? So much for having fiber internet. We're so bad. It's crazy, dude. What? Awesome, bro. I'll have to check on something after stream. Interesting. You have it now. Yeah, I've had it for a long time. It's quite nice. Yeah, to answer your question that you didn't ask yet, maybe eventually we'll go back to that. Okay, if we take the rook, this happens. That's not good. Do we have any checks here? Yeah. Does that win? I don't know. Potentially. Potentially, maybe, probably. King c2, queen f1, king here, and then maybe we have the queen check with tempi. Aha. Nice. Never mind. See, I was like, what does this even do? And I was like, oh. Quite nice. Okay. Okay, so we're probably just gonna play rook e5. I don't think there's an out here. Yeah, I wouldn't push. I'd play rook e5. Rook e5 for sure. Rook e5, maybe h4. Yeah. All right, rook e5 is unstoppable maiden 2. Is that nice or yes? Actually, maiden 3. No, no, no. It's always mate in 2. Because there's no this move. That's funny. I was thinking Rookie 5 and maybe it would troll and play Rookie 6, but that doesn't cover this. It's unstoppable, right? Yeah. Hey Barrett, how are you today? Okay. 5. Yeah. Just beautiful. Okay, here we just push the pawn because he can't stop it from promoting. Well, he actually can stop it, but we win the knight. Well, do we win the knight? Am I crazy? What are you looking at here? Yeah, we do win the knight. Wait, do we fucking win the knight? What is this? What is this nonsense? Someone bring in the eucalyptus. Go here. What am I missing here? Oh my god, can we push? No way. That seems really dumb. This, and then he just takes. I was like, maybe we can play this. That's a really stupid move. Yeah. Ah, bishop d7, nice spot. Very nice spot indeed. Spotted, please. Is it? Bishop d7 takes? d7? Am I crazy? Wait, bishop d7? Ah, c3 first, then bishop d7. Black to play. Yeah. d3, bishop a4, and then bishop d7. Hey, crazy. Or hey, little Rocky 7891 dash J1T. How are you today? Yeah, c3 is brilliant indeed. Brilliant indeed. Yeah, c3 first. If bishop d7 first, he just takes. Then you push, and it's the same problem. Oh no. Yeah, the knight's only defended by the bishop. The funny thing is, like, I realized that, but I couldn't. My brain couldn't process it. That's why I was like, we're winning the knight, and then I was like, how are we winning the knight? Very nice idea. Quite nice indeed. Okay, here it looks like this, and I guess if this, we maybe have this. Okay, actually, I think we take with the pawn. That's maybe better. Yes. Yeah, wow, taking with the pawn is incredible. Or said, why not pawn? I was thinking, bro, what do you want from me? Okay, so pawn is also better because it covers this square. If king goes here, we have checkmate. Taking with the pawn. If king goes here, we have this, and then we win the queen. The pawn's better. Bishop's a mistake, probably a miss in this position. Bishop and the king kind of like is totally fine. Yeah, bishop is I'd be very careful. It's better when you're doing these puzzles and you want to like improve your chess. Don't just be like, oh, it's the bishop. Consider your options, right? So there's 3 takes, right? Consider all of them. That's how you get better. So yeah, this is a more forcing and it's a better move because now this is checkmate, right? So it's actually not mate in 2. This, the king could have gone there, and then we win the queen. So this line is mate in 2 though, right? If we took with the bishop, mate would not be a thing. This would not be mate. Keep that in mind. Oh, that was also mate? Okay, fair enough. Wrong check. Aha, knight h7. Oh, nice spot. I didn't even see that. Yep. Very nice. I think the idea is that I saw the queen fork anyways, so still winning. I think as long as you see those things, it'll be good. Okay. Yeah, so the rook's hanging, and I guess notably if they push P. I wouldn't push P. I would take the rook first. Pushing the P, I think, is a serious blunder. Taking the rook and then he pushes and you're fine. Rook b1. Yeah, free rook for sure. Pushing the P is actually a huge mistake. In that, if we push the P, we don't get a queen because he just... Okay. Hello? Internet doesn't want to work today, I guess. This is sick. Let me try something, gentlemen. Can you guys hear me? Internet cuts out. Hello, you guys hear me? Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, Marco. Oh, bro. You know, I thought I was like really positive that I'm gonna do my free 10 gifted memberships. If you get it, congrats. All right, enjoy. So, imagine your alts get one. Your alts? Which alts? Haven't I so generous? Those are free, by the way. So I'm extra generous. Yeah, right, Jeff? I know. I'm a really nice guy. None of these are my alts. I'm such a generous individual. Okay, looks like we just take the rook. I am for the people. That's right, gentlemen. Yeah, a7's a blunder. He sacks the rook. Just take the rook. Don't overthink it. Definitely don't overthink it. I feel like people, especially like lower elos, will tend to overthink these puzzles, and they'll play these crazy moves that are really just bad. So be careful. Okay, so the one thing we need to look at here is if we play this, he can actually play this. But the problem I think with that is we're also about to promote. So notably, I think if we play this, let me actually double check this. I'm wondering if we now would just push. Now I'm overthinking it. Yeah, maybe we do just sack the rook. I think I did underthink it myself. Because we are also about to promote. If he promotes and we promote, then we'd be up at night, right? So maybe we do just sack the rook. At first, I thought this was okay, and then I'm like, no. The problem, I think, with this is he just has this. And then when he takes, we'd actually, when he promotes, we're actually just down a rook. That's right. So I think sacking is a little bit better. Wow, sacking is kind of insane. Wait, I have to double check this. My brain is kind of, you know what? I think I cooked myself like a piece of steak and bacon. Did we just push? Hold on. I think we just push. Okay. We just push, right? Okay, I think I just I had to refuculate there. This is how you lose puzzles. How you lose games. Yeah, I think we just push. No, I think the issue is first of all, if we play this, I'm thinking he can go here, and then we move somewhere. He takes. Look, thank you for the GG. And he's about to promote. We're going to promote, and that's equal. Another problem is that if we take, I think they just promote. And then if we push, I think there's a very easy way to win this pawn. Actually, they just take it. What if rook b1? Yeah, so rook b1, he has the skewer, right? And that's not good. So pushing, I think, is a lot better here, right? Because if you push and promote, it's really nice. Now, let me just make sure, though. Pushing, and then he promotes. If we go here, he has this. Damn, this is actually destroying my brain. Queen's undefended. What am I missing here? Push, he promotes. We promote. Is it push? He promotes, and then rook b8? What am I missing here? I'm definitely. Wait, do we have rook b7? This seems a little too ridiculous at this point. I do think it's push, but I'm trying to figure out why. Push, he promotes. I mean, there is like an absurd move with rook b6. Okay, I feel like now I'm overthinking this. Push, promotes. Rook b7 is really interesting because it would interfere with this diagonal. I don't know. Now I feel like I'm kind of cooked here. Yeah, exactly. That's right. That's the arrows I was showing. If we push, we get skewered on promotion. That was what I was showing. So This is actually very complicated for no reason, I think. I think rook b7. Your brain's stuck on f5. And with f5, he just promotes. And then you get pretty sad. Maybe you're right. No, see, the problem with that 5 book is that these are not defending each other, so it's very, very tricky, I think. You're probably going to lose one. What do you see, Victor? My brain is kind of cooked here. Granted, I'm not calculating this well enough, but it's still rook b1, is it? Yeah, so I guess it is just rook b1. Rook b1, king f3. Damn, good job, guys. Good job. Yeah, rook b1, bishop check, king f3. This was like very tricky. you were Vince. Oh. Wi-Fi crashed again? Mine's saying it's not crashed. Hey, Farfel. Did you get it? Wait, also, did the Wi-Fi crash? Can you guys hear me? Wait, can you guys hear me or no? Damn. I'm fine? Okay. This is a very funny one. It's just rook b1. Yeah, the move is rook b1. How incredible is that? King f3. King f3. Wow. That's unbelievable. Wow. That was definitely very tricky. That was a holy shit gunjutsu. My God. Okay. Move here, then we go back to simplicity. Move here is this, and then if he goes here, we just win the queen, right? Funny how that works. Yeah. I think we win the queen by force here. 8R1. So we have this, wherever he moves the queen, we just win it by force. We win it by force. How amazing is this? Likely she takes, true. True. Yeah. Is this the yes or the yes or yes or yes? Oh my God, that's funny, Farfel. Well, it's funny when that happens. Toxic, welcome back to Big W. Okay, looks like we take the thing. I guess they updated the membership, so I was on vacation. For some strange reason. Now there are shields instead of wrenches. Why? Because this is an important update. What I've noticed with YouTube live streaming is they tend to do updates that like don't really matter or don't really benefit anything, but they're like, oh, it's good. Like this. It's like kind of like stupidly irrelevant, but like fuck it. Yes and yes, and don't forget about yes, exactly, agreed and double agreed. Okay, yeah, so bishop d3. What can he even do here? I guess he can block with the bishop, and then we have this. I think that's actually just checkmate. Some people might be thinking you're winning the rook, and they might take here, but also this. It's actually just checkmate, isn't it? In it, yeah. Nice. Wow. Okay, what do we see here? I see a rook sack that looks bad. Looks actually really bad, bro. In it. Black's also about at promote. Covered twice though, notably. Huge W, Tarblend. Huge W, bro. Then you get the shit W, right? Rook sack into this is interesting, by the way. Yes, nice job, Farfel. Yes, this instead. Nice, Jeffrey. Very nice. Very nice indeed. You think I'm too niche to be too niche? Or I was bringing in the old bio. Double check the bio now, Cold. Realize something. The bio is a little bit different now. I may or may not have changed my bio slightly. The prophecy. Okay, this looks like checkmate somehow. This, but then he can just he actually can't take the knight. Amazing. It's made in two. Yes, I also blame chess.com for full. Yep. So this is Force Maiden 2. No, nothing's in the bio, bro. It's gone. I haven't done anything bad at all. Says who? I nuked my bio. What bio? I asked you that. What? I ask you what bio? Rook h8, very troll move. Into force checkmate, queen h7. Tunish your buns. I can beat you. Hey, what? I am confused. Wait, remove for opposite day. Aha, is it opposite day? Is it really? Damn, this is big time. This is the big leaves. Wait. Is it actually opposite day? This is actually... opposite day is my favorite non-holiday. Okay, so first of all, I'm seeing this into this. But that seems wrong. Now, I'm wondering if this is a little bit better. It's not, right? This, if the king goes here... Wow, this is actually an amazing puzzle. So this and then the king goes here, and amazingly, we actually have checkmate. So this is a double check, and it defends the rook. This is a beautiful, beautiful puzzle. Wow, this is the most sexiest thing I've seen in chess, besides for when Mark Harlander turned into a golf ball. You don't know who Mark Harlander is? I also don't know. I think I made that up. Now, that might actually be a real person, but I can't confirm nor deny. Wow, this is the craziest thing I've seen since sliced bread. If you haven't sliced bread before, I don't blame you. It's a tricky thing to do. Does it matter? Does this even matter? Now the Google description of you is going to get ruined. Correctant. Or no, knife F5. Yeah, I don't know if this matters, Farfel. I think they're both double checks, right? Only move is knife F5? Is it really? Is this a blunder? This must be a blunder, right? But is this a blunder? Aren't they both double checks? But this is the fancier one, right? It's hanging 2 times. It looks like mate. Yeah, I think it is mate. Okay, does the knight check matter? Damn, I already have to bathroom gambiting. I'm actually kind of confused because I didn't drink any coffee. Okay, knight takes, let's see, let's pull this. Knight takes e6 or knight f5. Are we playing viewers after? Probably not. I'm already sick today, so my throat is killing me. D6? That is e6. Hey, Gobber. Game is probably going to be done, by the way, in a week. Maybe 2 weeks max, by the way. I'm about to be done. It's about to be done. By the way, just letting you guys know. And we will promptly be playing that. Okay, this is craziness. No, but why do I keep disconnecting? Am I back already? What is happening right now? Did I disconnect again? I have to... Let me check this. It's the internet cable. Wait, are we good? Wait a minute. Marco. Back? Hey. Hear me? Am I on a phone call? Yes, I am. My Ethernet cable was flashing. Are we on 32? So I actually learned how to count the other day. So first it starts at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. After that is 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and then 31, and of course 32. So hopefully that answers your question. That's actually was, as a kid, I never actually learned how to count. So figuring that out and exploring numbers has been really interesting to me, and it's kind of been expiring and inspiring. Right. Yeah, me too. So now you know how to count. That's a big deal, and you know, that's a big deal. Okay, Taylor says, is it Queen E4? Maybe. Queen E4 looks nice. This is just better. Is it though? Oh, that was close. I had to be careful because my throat is so sore right now, so I don't want to make any loud noises. Okay, so this, yeah. So this, knife takes queen. I'm wondering if we just take the rook, right? And then the knight's still hanging at the end of it. Right? When the stream's gonna end when I get a puzzle wrong. Listen, bro, my throat is hurting so bad. So. Listen, I really only wanted to cap the stream to like an hour and a half, but yeah. It's that. We can take this. This is still hanging. And we can free our knife. Okay. Yeah, so basically my cat got out. I was gonna go to bed last night at a reasonable hour, and then I spent like over an hour. My cat escaped, and I spent over an hour getting the cat back. So, and I had a sore throat the night before, and now it's worse. Do I know? Is this a special? I do. Wait. That's really interesting as a proliferate, you know. To answer your question, Florida. Yeah. I don't think it's taken with the bishop. My reusable hour is 1:30 in the morning. No. Cats are not allowed in here because they cause a huge mess. They fuck up the entire room. Hey, Barrett. Okay, rook takes or bishop takes? It's made in one. I mean, it's literally, no, it's not. That's cap. It's not made in one. It's almost made in one, which is funny. Yeah, this, and then he goes here, and then I think we maybe, are we ever going there? Aha, this he goes there, and then this he goes here, and then we have this winning the rook and winning the game. Very nice. Yeah, nice and simple. Yeah, this he goes here, and then we have this. Yeah, I thought it was made in one for a second, but it's not. This he goes here, and then we have this. Finding promotion. The one thing to look at, this he goes here. Back over here. I guess he goes here. Taking here. Maybe they can push. Is that really a problem though? I highly doubt it. Well, we should still check. This, he goes here. We go here. King goes... Actually, the king can't go there. Wow, this is very troll. So this is funny. the box here that you're creating is very important. Very important. Check this out. So this, and then the king goes here. We go here, and the king actually needs to step into check. So the king has to go into this file, right? So if we take here, we're going to be taking with check, which gives us another tempi, which is really good. Yeah. And then the king goes maybe back here. Wow, king can't even go there. That's actually just mate, right? Wow, that's really funny. After looking at it further, that's incredibly just mate. Wow, this is a very funness. Aha. No, he can't even go up there. Wow, this is an insane box that we have. This is nuts. The more you look at it, the crazier this gets. Like, the crazier this gets. See ya, Buck. Take care. Hope everything goes well. This is really amazing. I'm gonna highlight this in a second. Okay, then we have this. Wow, the coverage you have here is unbelievable. You stream because you got a girlfriend finally. All right. Sure, man. Fuck me, bro. Fuck me. Okay. Yeah, so if you look at this, this is unbelievably just mate. Literally, no matter where the king moved, it was mate. Really nice. Just mate. Wow. Damn. Huh. I wonder if it's King B1. King B1 is a very troll move. King B1. No, I think it's King B1, not King B2. King B2, he has queen checks. King B1, he has literally no checks, right? No, he does have a check. Yeah, he has this. Does he have... Wait. Maybe it is King B2. Ah, King B2, Queen E2, Rook C2. Yeah, exactly. That's holy shit. Damn. Wow, it really does look like King B1, but he has this. King B2 is kind of disgusting. Check and we just block with the cook, and he's cooked. Damn. Wow. I can't believe it's King B2. That is an insane move. You guys ever seen Harry Potter? Anyone in chat ever seen Harry Potter? Wow. Beautiful. Yeah. You've seen many Harry Potters. Yeah, that actually suits you, Farfel. I figured you've seen many. You saw most of it? Nice. You just seem like you're a Harry Potter fan. What do you mean? Wow, it is Knight F1, isn't it? This is wild too. The idea with Knight F1 is he takes and then there's mate. What do you mean, nah, bro? You don't actually like Harry Potter? Harry Potter, I think that's probably one of my favorite movies of all time. The entire franchise. I watch all of them every once in a while, you know? Now, Knight F1, what if he goes like here? Can we still take? Oh, we forked the queen. Wait, do we though? We actually don't fork the queen. Wait, he said family toxic, but a girl, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Bro, what is that message? Wait, whoa. Whoa. What did this dude just say? Why are we just skating past his message? Why are we just... It's fucking crazy, bro. It's fucking crazy, man. Okay, I just realized the king can actually go here. There's a hidden reason. You have to be rage baiting. I said move fast. I'll move fast and ban you. Congratulations. You fucked up. Or did you? I got the fastest hands in the land. Hey, John Blummer, how you been? Okay. I think here we just win the rook. Maybe we just do this. I don't know. This one doesn't seem like you overthink it. Hey, Susie. Good, not gonna lie. That's great to hear, man. Glad you're doing well. That was a crazy message too, though. Oh, nuts. Yeah, so 92. Does anyone have any observational hockey that prevents me from playing this move? I don't know. Jeffrey worded it so wrong. You know what? I don't think he did. I think the wording was exactly what he intended. Yeah, this is the way. Don't be apologizing to me. Yeah, I think we take the cook. Okay. Damn. Okay, another genjutsu. This is just Maiden 2. Who sees the dumb move that looks like... Actually, is it Maiden 2? Maybe it's... No, it's Maiden 2. Who sees the funny move that's like, oh, I gotta play this? Yeah. This is another genjutsu, isn't it? Yeah, see, if Steven, you got kind of genjutsu too. You don't see it. The genjutsu is sacrificing the knight because it's a puzzle. Yeah, that's the genjutsu. I think we play like King B1 or King D1 or something, or maybe we play this. This one's actually a little unclear. Okay, so this is actually very funny because if you push the pawn, by the way, you're... Wait. Okay, so this is funny. If you push the pawn, this is actually dead lost, I think. Is it, though? I bet you could push the pawn. Okay. Yeah. So, look, bro. Damn. Damn. I have a new name. It's John Couscous. So look, book. Yeah, John Couscous. I actually like H5 a lot. You are, though? I don't. Yeah, John Couscous. Also, Rick Leiter is another name I've been dabbling with. Yeah, Rick Leiter. Yeah, I think just King E6 and push our pawn, right? Pawn's bad for him. So the idea is King E6, Bishop here, King here. He takes the knight. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Rick Leiter. Yeah, King F6 is a mistake, though, I think. I think we play King E6. We're trying to push our pawn, right? No, I'm not. Rick Leiter is well, listen. I would explain it, but I'm not going to. Yeah, King E6, this, and then King E7. Not true, I should. the Charles chicken thing was confirmed to be a myth, actually. King e6, is this a double thumbs up or no? It's time to double thumbs up. There are no H pawns. This is a draw because of F4. Can't you play bishop F3 then H5? Okay, so King E6, bishop F3. We just push the pawn, right? King goes here. King E7. I'm gonna go with no. Yeah, Rick Leiter is not a myth. That's a real person. Pause. Okay, hold on a minute, because if we push the pawn, by the way, there is this move. There's not, though. Okay, if we push the pawn, there's this move, and then we win the bishop. Yeah. I think we play d7. Is this the yes or the yes? That's actually a good stockfish attempt. Maybe king e5. Definitely not. This, and then we do this, and then we just win the bishop, right? And that should be a winning endgame. Are you guys disagreeing? What's wrong with h5? I don't know. I wouldn't play h5 here. I think I would probably threaten promotion. Right? Because then we're up a bishop. This, and then the only way to stop the pawn for promoting is he has to sack the bishop. I guess with d7, maybe he can just play bishop d5, and then we have king e7. Toxic says no, bro. It's just craziness. Yeah, I never played d7, I guess. Is this a good move or a good move? I'll actually poll you guys while I'm AFK. d7 or no? Let's find out. Ooh. Hey, Toxic wants me to end stream early today. King e7 is a blunder. Maybe it's a miss or a mistake. Only move here is d7. Yeah, so king e7 is actually a really serious mistake here. It's an endgame fuck up. King e7, maybe he takes it back to some sort of complicated draw. King e7, he has bishop f5. Right? King e5. Toxic really wants me to end stream early, huh? You don't want me to stream today, Toxic, huh? Yeah. Toxic's like, stop streaming. Why not king e5? King e5 doesn't win the bishop. I think we were trying to win the bishop there, right? That's pretty good. I like winning bishops. Yeah, I think king e5 and king e7 are both draws. Right? Because chess is a complicated board game. Okay, here we just win the piece. Notably, after this happens, you have to take with the knight. If you don't, he sacrifices his rook. Definitely not b5. I mean, maybe it is b5. I don't know why you would play b5. b5 seems strange. After queen g6, b5. No, definitely not. We just take the bishop, right? With the knight, but not b5. b5 is wrong. Two attackers on it. Why can't you take with the bishop? It's just a trade. I don't even know what you mean. It's light square bishop versus dark square bishop. I don't even know what the fuck you mean. Bro's cooking. Cooking, the stove is off, the brain is off. I think, yeah, I don't know. I think we just take and then we have two attackers on it, right? What do you guys think? Is this the yes or the yes? Is this yes or yes? I think you actually just take with the knight. Two attackers. Yeah, here it's kind of funny. If you take with the bishop, he can actually just sack his rook. Very, very funny. He sacks the rook and then you take, king takes. So here I think you have to take with the knight. Do you guys see that? This is a trade. Guess Jeffrey's is trolling today, huh? This is a trade somehow. This is. Let's poll the chat. What do you take with? Take with knight or bishop. Bro's confused on what? Reading 3 pawns like chump change. What do you mean? Knight. Wow, we're 100%. When you take with the bishop, he sacks rook. It's just a trade. Yeah, you just take with the knight. Maybe you have to see the resulting position. Maybe that's the confusion. A confusion? Here we take the piece for free. And then if you take with the bishop, he sacks the rook and they're actually slightly lost. Right? 2 rooks, 2 knights, and a rook. So hopefully that makes sense. If it doesn't, you're capping. Because you're better than that. Okay. I see a nice blender. I think it's an MOM. Take this forcibly. He takes, and then you got that. Okay. All right. I think we take and then we pork. This is Charles Chicken's cousin, John Pork. There's also Blindle Chess. What about check first? He's got some crazy stream delay. Yeah. We can't give check. This is check, right? So I don't know if his brain is malfunctioning today or if he's trolling. You never know with this guy. This looks good. Now this is a pork. AKA Michael Hamilton. Meant queen a3. Oh, okay. Let's go back. I didn't even consider queen a3. Queen a3, I think the problem is maybe he moves like somewhere. And funnily enough, maybe after this, he doesn't even have to take. Right? 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 Yeah, he moves the king. This is more forcing, and I think is more breader. Bread is bread, and if bread is bread, then game is game. Do you guys understand that? You guys get game. That's not true. Okay, I think we take, right? Is that good or yes? Now you can say chess. This is the best move I've seen since sliced lima beans. That's right, you guys don't get game. That's the truest thing I have ever said. Here you take for the memes, and the crowd goes insane. Why would you? Because I said so. Some men can be bought or brought. Some men want to watch for a bod. Some men can be bought or brought. Wow, it's made in two. Okay, made in two. Very nice. This is very tricky. It starts by you play rook f1, and then you go here, and then you go back, and then you go here, and then you go back, and then you go here, and then you play rook f1. Ah, you know it's not made in two, actually, is it? In it. Yeah, I missed king a2 though. Okay, so rook f1, king a2. Yeah. I think rook f1 is first though. King a2, and then you play b3, pawn takes, then you have mate. Right. Mate in 3, not 2. I wouldn't play rook h1 or a8 first. I think you mean that far full, right? Rook a8, and then I think it turns into a draw. I think with rook a8, I think he has maybe like b3 or something. This is just forced mate, right? After he pushed, it's protected by the rock. So when he takes, we got that. Yeah, I knew what you meant. So, still gonna be mate. I would say rook a8 is definitely not lost. To say it's lost is funny. Maybe it is lost though, I guess, because he has these pressure. Yeah, you know, maybe I agree. I'm gonna say maybe it is lost. Not that important though. As long as you find the right move with the wrong execution. It's basically a yes or a yes if you guys know what that means. If you don't, I'm sorry. What can I do? Okay, so here do we take with the pawn or the bishop? The most tricky thing I've ever seen. It's tricky because, well, listen. I could explain and then I could ascribe. But if I ascribe, then I would have to explain. You guys get what I'm saying when I say that, right? I think you guys do. There's a difference between explaining and then ascribing. A lot of people don't understand the intricacies of explaining versus ascribing. So when I have to explain things and then I have to ascribe them after, it becomes incredibly complicated and convoluted, and the whole process is just... It turns very convoluted in a manner and a fashion that's kind of double left, right, up, down, side step, left, right. Yeah. Okay, so do we take with the pawn or the bishop? Now, it's very interesting indeed, isn't it? I feel like pawn takes is a little bit better, isn't it? Pawn takes threatens the knight, and then if the bishop takes the bishop, we can take with the pawn. So seems like the pawn makes a little more sense. Notably, also the bishop is hang gliding. So if you take with the bishop, he just takes your bishop. What do you guys think? Actually, it is f4. Yeah. What would you guys play here? F4 or... Take with bishop or pawn? Wow, I actually can't see anybody chatting. It's like no one knows that it's kind of weird how no one's actually saying this. Is my chat glitched? Are you guys like saying? Maybe my chat's glitched, I think. I can't see if anyone's saying pawn or bishop. The chatters are mute. That's a good point, Farful. That's probably why I can't see anything. You make a very good point. Yeah, I actually can't tell if anyone's saying anything. I still can't see anything. Seems as though no one knows whether it's pawn or bishop. Don't worry, gentlemen. I will help you. It's pawn. Of course it's pawn. It's always pawn. I know no one said so, but it's always pawn. Okay, now we have to be a little extra careful from extracurriculars. Your elk is 800. Bro has slain 800 elks in his life. Okay, now do we take with the bishop or do we take with the pawn? You should now notice that... Here's the thing. So look, bro. What would you guys take with? Bishop or take... Yeah, if you take with the pawn, he takes a check and then you're cooked. So here you take with the bishop. Hi. Alright. Yes, ma'am. Aha. The maximum sexiness. Yep. Oh my god, I have to make a video on this. I had a fake windmill once. Oh my god, I had a fake one. Oh my god. I had a fake one once. Drinking game. For every time I say I have a fake one once, take a drink. Take a shot. I had a fake windmill once. I had a fake one once. Oh, back and forth. I think the trigonometry is this king goes here, and then we have this king goes here, take over here, king goes here, take here. Right? What do you guys think? Yes or yes? Yeah, I actually don't like the weather that much, Streamlabs, but whatever you say, brother. The rook will block. Yes, ma'am. That's a good point. Wait a minute. So hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished. Aha, is this the fake cheese? Rook takes f7, king goes there. Back over here, king goes here. And then bring it, wait a minute. Rook takes f7, king goes here. Rook here. King goes here, and then we take the pawn. Yeah? And then I think we win the rook at the end. Now, you could, you know what's funny is you can't even take the knight. Yeah. Rook f6. I don't know how we're getting a rook on f6. I think we do this. This is the yes or the yes. Right? And we take bing and then bang and then boom. That's got to be it. Call me crazy, Mr. Squidward. Imagine it was rook g4. Okay. Okay, here I think we just push our pawn. The c1, of course. Kidding. Yeah, e6 only move defended by the knife, and then we have forced promotion. Maybe it's slightly tricky, I don't know. Yes, king e6, of course. Notably, we're covering like literally everything. So king e6. King goes, I don't know, maybe here. Then you can push, promote by force. E6, king f6. And then here you have to play the right move. Right? So e6, king f6. And you do have to be a little careful. E6, king f6. I think if you play c7, I think there's king here. All right. I don't know. Sorry. Huh. Thought that was our king. I see. Yeah, e-pawn, that's correct. Guessing. E-pawn push. F6. Yep. E6, king f6. Maybe e7. E7, that's what it is. But e7, he has knight takes, and we promote. Is that winning though? Oh my god, that's got to be winning. That's insane. You actually don't move your king. Oh, it's not winning. You can't stop the pawn. It's actually dead lost. Wait a minute. Okay, my brain is cooked. So e6, king f6. d7? It's d7 here, you think, Furful? Or you mean after e6? After true. Okay, so e6, king here, d here, and then here, and then knight d5. I'm watching Yellow Jackets. Okay, D7, King E7. Yeah, knife check looks interesting. It's gotta be right. I don't know. The sickness is hitting me. I've come down with the sickness. But on D7, King E7, Knight D5, King D8. We push E pawn. There's no way. E pawn seems like a big fuck up. Could be wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong there. Yeah, E7. Knight takes D7. If we promote, knight takes, check. Okay. There, knight here, push the pawn. Knight here, push the pawn. Knight here. That's interesting, though. Maybe you can get back in time. I wonder if there's an intermessa that just completely stops you. I don't know. I think the problem with that endgame is I think he probably forces your knight. He's pretty close to your knight. Yeah. I don't know. I would say you have to totally calculate that. Yeah, I think he forces your knight. Yeah, we get the other pawns, but I think it's also lost. That's kind of funny. Maybe it's a draw. Dude it. King 6, 7. I don't think it's E7. We'll pull the trap. The dastardly puzzle, I would agree. I don't know what dastardly means. It's kind of like, if you've ever done a backflip, it's kind of like a backflip, but it has nothing to do with the backflip. E7 is, I think, vivaciously incorrect. If you don't know what vivaciously means, it's almost like eating an orange. Yeah, D7 seems better on every account. I think E7's a big fuck up. Nice. Yeah, now we have knife check here, right? You know, I think E7 is actually lost, which is funny. I think he forces the knight, which is pretty bad. Yeah, so this, and then king goes here. And what do we get? What do we get? Just take the pawn? This has got to be it, right? Yeah, I think it's just take the pawn. I think that makes sense. Stop the pawn, have these two connectors. I think it's E7. I think E7's a blunder. This king here, E7, he just takes your pawn, right? Yeah, I wouldn't play E7. This seems like the logical move. Yeah. Knight C6. Now we can take the pawn threat in this. That is beautiful. Yeah. Knight takes. Maybe he can play this though. Wow, this is really funny. So we take, if he plays king b7, we sack the knight. Knight c6. He's undefendable. That's amazing. Toxic says no. Toxic says push. I wouldn't do that. This, if he plays king c7, you can't push. The move is knight c6 to sack the knight. Very troll. See? Not knight c7, knight c5 instead. Nah, knight c6. What did you say, Vince? You said knight e5? Or knight d5, you mean? 95 doesn't make any sense to me. I think 95 is this a complicated draw? I guess it's still winning. This seems to make way more sense though. Defense promotion. I just know this idea just because it's like a typical promoting idea. Right? Gotcha. Okay. So if he plays 95 instead of King E7, sorry, thank you. Okay, so 95 instead of King E7. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Obviously not this. I was confused what you're saying. Yeah, then we bring in the king. That's very simple. Yeah, I think I'm trying to see if was E7 like lost? Or is it like a strange draw? It's a strange draw. The idea is this king also, he kind of like pesters you, right? By the way, taking or this is both equal, right? Oh shit, this is lost. Taking the knight is completely lost. Wow, that is troll. Totally lost. Okay. Good. Hey, what? If you sack the rook, bishop takes? Is that mate? We have this? Wow, that's mate. That's mate in 2. Oh my god, that's insane. Mate in 2. Sack the rook, bishop takes, and that is, I mean, that is an unbelievable mate. No one's seen this shit. This is one of those mates where your opponent, you see them disconnect and it goes reconnecting for like 20 seconds and they come back and then they immediately play it. So disconnecting, you're like, okay, they abandoned the game, and then they immediately come back and they go and they do this, and you're like, oh, that's a dumb move, and then all of a sudden you get checkmated. You're like, wait, what? I love when that happens. Okay. Yeah. Certified disconnect classic, yeah. Hey, fellas. Okay, so obviously I'm seeing the idea to, hit it. 20 months, crazy. Isn't that kind of a mind fuck though, how time flies? In 20 months. I'm also, John Blowman, I am seeing 95, but I can't figure out why. Is the queen trapped? Oh my god, that's crazy. Queen trapped 95. Yeah, 95 traps the queen. That's nuts. Ata. Wow. Got a lot done this stream. We did a counting exercise. If you're wondering, the math game is scrapped. There will be no more math game. I had one and I'm like, this is fucking terrible. No more math game. Watching the game through my glasses. Okay, then what's in my hand? Wait, can you see what's in my hand? Wait, yeah, you get it right here. I thought I was gonna like show in the glasses. Wait, what about if I put them here? Can you see that? Can you see them here? Wait, can you see me? Hold on, can you see into those glasses? Wait a minute. How many fingers am I holding up? Wait, how many fingers am I holding up? Can you see that? Are you wearing any pants? I'm wearing shorts. I never wear pants. I hate pants. Wait, can you guys see into the glasses? That's crazy. Yeah, I hate wearing pants. Sweatpants are kind of nice, sort of. We can see into your shades, right? I was trying to see if you can see into the other shades. You see my hands? I don't have hands. Hold your hand close to the keyboard. Huh. Nice moisturizer. That's in the other room, not here. That's a candle. Candle. I guess you guys can't see the pirate ship. No. Interesting. Okay. What do we got here? I'm just thinking King C2 and then King B3, right? And then if he checks us, we have maybe King C4. Or A4, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's actually pretty easy to get away, right? What's the announcement? Hey, Yang, welcome back. How are you today? Sure, this puzzle isn't as easy as it looks. I think it is. Right? Bit of a genjutsu. Only move. We have king here, rook here, and then you have to decide, are we going here or here? So, I'm doing well, thank you for asking, bro. Check all your pieces, make sure they can or can't move. Okay, now the real question is, do we go here or here? Jeffrey thought the stream is ending. Well, he's I mean, well, what's my uptime? I really don't want to talk for that long. 2 hours, right? Okay. What's the problem with King C4? King C4 seems like a bad move. Why is it bad? What does he do with King C4? I think maybe he does this, right? That's definitely not mate. You could just take the pawn. I wouldn't call that mate, though. But King C4 is a blunder. Yeah. Yeah, you lose the rook. Yeah, this seems like Queen H1 and then Queen G2. I guess it's not. Then probably, well, whatever. I guess it's not. Oh, it is made into. That's funny. I take it back. But it does look like it is this. But yeah, this is way better. What's the problem with this? He goes here, and then you go here. Oh my god, does he just hide, like... No, he just goes here, he walks away. And then he forgets about it. Also, the bishop's defended. This is... Right. Now you're seeing how crazy those lights are. They're not on max brightness, by the way. Like, I'm not joking. They're ridiculously bright. They're not on max brightness. I'm gonna turn up the brightness. Does that change anything? Do you see them? They stare into my soul. Look at this. Look at this. That's one of them. I had to turn the brightness down. You see that? They're so bright. Not a joke. They're very bright lights. The pants multiplying. No, I have no pants on. And then you could also do this. You guys see that? Look at this one. This one is crazy. Wait, which light do you guys like better? Which light suits you guys more? Is this a better light or no? Versus wait for chat to give the answer? Yeah, exactly. How am I supposed to figure it out? I can't. Always wait for chat to figure out the answer. Wait, so you guys like the white lights more? Wait, really? You guys like this lighting more? I hate this lighting. Let's figure this out. I'm kind of curious. I don't like the white lighting. This one really, really hurts my eyes. And then this is a blue light. This one feels like I'm in Ohio. I don't know if you guys know what Ohio is. Okay, which light do you like more? So this is gonna be choice 1. Okay, so this is 1. And then 2, and then 3. So this is 2. This right here is 2. And then this is 3. We're currently on 3. So 1, 2, or 3. It's a lot to memorize. Shit, I have to memorize it too. We're on 3 right now. Wait, did Chad vs. Goopy come out today? Oh, I thought that was tomorrow. Wait, which one was 2? Okay, so this is 3. This is 1. And this is my original. This is 2. Harpal thinks this is red. Fair enough. Come on, someone tell me the answer already. You guys have saw this for 2 seconds. Come on now. Are we supposed to solve anything? Yeah. Hey, Carlu. Yeah. Looks pink. You're gonna be saying tomorrow. All right. Let's see. So, I think we play this. Is this a good move or no? I think so. Someone tell me I'm wrong. I turned it down. I didn't. Let's see. I think I turned it up. Oh, I think I turned it up. Yeah, I turned it up by accident. Check this out. Make a show. You guys see that? This is the effect of lighting, ladies and gentlemen. Good and bad lighting. This camera does pretty good in low light. It's actually not a camera, it's a webcam. Fucking shit though. See, do you see the effects of lighting live? As if I know anything about that. All right. Yeah, my focus is dwindling. That's how you know. Yeah. A horror stream. I was playing the Shinkansen Zero the other day. Me and my girlfriend, we did a whole playthrough like 2 days ago. I speed ran that shit. Yeah, maybe it is just A3, right? A3, where does the queen go? It goes here, and then maybe we have B4. I don't know if it's trapped, but you know, win the knight at least. A3. Queen goes here. B4. Right? A3, B4. Definitely no need for knight takes D4. A3 is really nice. Not B4. Okay. Maybe there's a better move. Fair enough. A3, queen goes here. Maybe this is better, right? Good spot. Oh, it's not right. Okay, I do think it is A3 though. A3, queen goes here, and then if we play this, actually A3 he goes here, right? And if we go here, he just goes home. Okay, so A3, queen goes here, and then we just take the knight. Okay. I think it is just A3. A3, queen B3. That's an interesting thought. A3, queen B3. I think we maybe. That's a good idea. A3, queen B3. If we take the thing, he takes our thing. Yeah, but we take with the rook. If he takes, we take. Yeah, it's defended too many times, Farfel. By A3. Hey, Dubby. Or Sync. Yeah, if someone streaks. So if you're an insider. Could spell some bad news. Okay, I think we take over here. Yes or yes, but also yes. Now is your opportunity to say yes or yes. Isn't this amazing? You have the opportunity now to say yes. Who in the world gives you the opportunity to say yes? Why does no one like pineapple on pizza? Fucking love pineapple on pizza. You're out of your mind if you think no one does. Pineapple on pizza is my A1 steak sauce. I just found out about Domino's garlic parmesan, and then you do steak and mushrooms. Domino's garlic parmesan steak mushrooms. Unbelievable combo. Unbelievable. Yeah, probably B7, C6, C7. C6 I think is incorrect. We're trying to control these squares. C6 maybe he has a funky rook move. Yeah, C6 actually blunders the game. C6 maybe it doesn't blunder. I bet it does. Look how close the king is. C6 there's maybe like maybe he just brings his king closer. Maybe not. I don't know. B7 seems better though. The jalapenos, I actually don't like jalapenos very much. But B7 comes with an immediate threat. B7. Maybe he goes here though. That's the point. He can't go there. E6 maybe rook A1. Yeah, maybe. They could check you and yeah. B6 rook A1. I don't know. See, B7 seems much gooder though. Right, C7, he goes here, push C6, done the thing. He goes here, C7, hit the rook. Yeah, only move is B7. What do I know though? Not much. C6. That's right. King's a little too slow. The king can't finish coming for you. Yeah, so now we push C6, only move. B7. The king's a little too slow here. B7, hit the thing, get the bang. Now you promote to a knight or something, right? Alright. Yeah. Why not C6? Okay, I'll just tell you. We can't visually go back. Why not C6? Let's see. I'll tell you. Rook A6 or C8. Both are fine. And then if you play B6, he takes a check. And then if you play C7. What? No, sorry, Rook C8 only move. Rook C8 only move, by the way, in the last puzzle. If C8, Rook C8 only move. What? Oh, okay, Vents. The reason is because the king and the c pawn are on the same file, right? So if he ever takes the c pawn with the rook, it would be check. So I mean, I think that that makes sense, right? Not rook a6, though. Rook c8 because the alignment of the king and the pawn. And then he just brings in his king and gets the pawns. I actually don't like key lime pie, and I also do not like apple pie. What's stronger, 20 pawns or 4 rooks? 20 pawns are like so much stronger than 4 rooks. 20 pawns is like maybe like 5 or 6 times stronger, maybe more than that. 20 pawns versus 4 rooks. If your opponent has 20 pawns and you have 4 rooks, you're in trouble. Oh my god. I love cake. I don't like pie though. I really don't like pie very much. You know why? No, we probably don't. Whoa, damn, this works. Knight check here. If he takes, we have this. Look at that. That's amazing. Yeah, the pawns would absolutely drown the Johnsons. That's correct. You don't like cake? It's too sugary. That's why I like cake. I love sugar. I'm a true American. I'm a cold-blooded true American. Give me sugar on sugar. Drown my sugar in sugar, please. Please. Put my sugar in sugar. That's all I ask. Okay, do we take with the rook or the knight? This is important. What do you guys think? You know what? I'm gonna poll you guys. I think I do know the answer. What are we taking with? Rook or knight? Frosting on cakes. I actually recently got into frosting. I didn't grow up having frosting. That is completely false. I didn't grow up having the Pillsbury frosting. I recently just tried the Pillsbury frosting on brownies. It's a good combo. I love sugar. Sugar is my thing, dude. I love sugar. I love bread. I love pizza. I love bagel. Stop. Donuts. All of it, bro. Give me all of it. Give me it all. Give me it all. Knight or rook? Damn, Garment. My Ethernet cable is not working for some reason. Funny, because I just replaced it. Okay, so most of us think knight. I think knight probably is better, right? Yes. So what's the problem with rook takes? Let's find out. Knight does seem better though. Does it seem better? Am I crazy? I think knight is maybe worse, right? I think if knight, he has a rook c8, right? No, we have queen d4 though. Does knight takes and then rook takes knight work? I don't think so. Let's see what that does. Can't see queens now. Facts. Factual. You got a good point here. You know it's time. Your phone only gets 30 minutes of internet per day. Wait, Carmen, where do you live? Wait, knight takes, rook takes. Ah, rook d4. Runs the queen. Damn, I actually just genjutsu'd myself pretty hard. Rook d4. Only move. They're not both losing. Nope. Let me just check one thing though. Rook d4. Queen takes. Yeah, rook takes. Can't move the knight's pinned. That's some good chicken. Does anyone know someone named I think Charles Chicken or something? I've been wondering. There's this guy who's been rampaging the chess scene. His name is Charles Chicken. I've been wondering if anyone's heard of this guy. Pretty prominent GM. Ah, it's because of your parents. Your parents are limiting you. What's Charles Chicken? I don't know. Isn't that me? Aha. Wait, so how do you play chess, Garment? Who's Charles Chicken? No, I was just wondering if you guys knew a Charles Chicken. Wow, what a good quote. 6, 7. I'm just asking if you guys know who that is or not. If not, it's not a problem. You don't have to, but no, you don't play chess. You do eat the pieces. That's actually, you know, so eating the pieces is actually nutritious, right? That's funny, LW. When 100 quotes, there's more than 100 quotes. Wait, what? Maybe there's not. Yeah, I used to throw out quotes like candy. Now I don't. Maybe it is Queen F1. Charles Chicken adopted you. So you know Charles Chicken. That's interesting. Most people, when I say like Charles Chicken, they don't actually understand or entertain what I mean. I'm here to entertain you. Bring in the celery, man. Yeah, Queen F1, I'm blindly trusting. I guess Hero's probably a little better. If he goes here, we can kind of proliferate big time. On your school computer. That is so... Wait. So you're grinding... This is made in 3, right? You're just grinding on your school's computer. That is absolutely hilarious. Wait, how are you watching now, though? Wait. 100 quotes didn't stop. We could do that. I did, W? Wait, what do you mean? I did not do that. Oh, gee. Whiz. Oh, we pull up the quotes, waytooniche.com, I think, right? Soon there will be 2 more websites affiliated with the Tooniche enterprise. You guys thought there was only 1? Nope, 2 more are coming. What's the second one? I don't know. No, I do know. That's a lie. I do know the second one. But you guys thought there was only going to be 1. That's a red herring, because there's going to be 2 more coming. Isn't that cool? That's so funny. Let me see your backend. No backend. I'm not collecting data. No way. I can't. Phyllis, I cannot. There's no way. I cannot have a backend. I don't know how to do it. No fucking way I'm having a backend. Unfortunately, it's going to be fully offline. Because I don't know the first thing about cybersecurity, so I don't want to collect your guys' data. No way. I can't be trusted handling that. No way, Jose. No. Oh, I know what he meant. Oh, the other backend. I see. Yeah, maybe one day I'll get a dev and there'll be a real backend. Not these days. How many minigames? 7, I believe. 7 or 8. Not 6 or 7, but 7 or 8. I'm very happy with the way they all turned out. I think it'll be a lot of fun, even though it is offline. You reached level 30. That's amazing. Congratulations. How do you feel? Pretty amazing. Genjutsu is taking the rook. Lie chess, you have to lie to play it, so that's probably why, Garment. They don't know about the qualifications of lying about lie chess. You know. Yeah, I always tell people about lie chess. Okay, it feels like it's like bishop c5 without calculating. Maybe it is bishop f4 though? That could be better. Wow, we're mating somehow. I don't know, not at all. Not at all. Maybe. Why is there few comments on your newest videos? I don't know. A good question. Feels like my comment section is dead. Okay. F4 first is probably the best move here, right? I mean, F4 threatens mate. Oh, that's crazy. It is F4. I was kind of getting tunnel vision on both of these moves, right? F4 is kind of nasty, though. Wow. That is, wow. Yeah, I think F4, D4, maybe we just take, though. Start a bot farm. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't start a bot farm. If anything, my comment section is notably up. Times like a lot in the past couple of weeks. I would say it's actually the opposite. And the reason I can say that with confidence is because I know my analytics. And you guys don't. Yeah, so this is actually pretty interesting. So it is F4, because if F4, D4, we can just take the pawn, hitting this into that. Not mate in one, though. Yeah, just it's impossible. Like, if you go here, he has this. And if you play this, he has this. I think it is F4, though. Bishop E5, F4, D4, then Bishop E5 is mate. Maybe. It feels dead and it gets a few likes. I think it's doing a lot better than it was like a month or two ago. I think you could have said that way more about a month or two ago. I don't know why you're nitpicking now, but who knows? Who knows why he's nitpicking now? Yeah, I think I've noticed, I think viewers are more care more about my analytics than I do, you know. Hey Zoro. He's saying what he sees. Yeah, well, listen, I'll tell you as a fact, it's better than it was a month ago, and that's good for me. Sometimes your opinions don't actually equal facts. I know, it's crazy. WW. Okay, I think it's F4. Is this the amazingness or yes? If you're a chess piece, you'd be a knight. Jeffrey sees more things that aren't there. Forced mate. Talk to me about it. Okay, F4, D4, E5. I think it starts with F4 though. I was wrong. I guess we have to listen to Jeffrey next time. Okay, gentlemen, I'm happy with that. I've had a very bad sore throat all day. Happy to end there. I guess my comment section is right. We have to listen to Jeffrey next time. Wow, that's kind of very troll. It was this. Great gaming. No, Jeffrey 2743. Wow. Did anyone say this? How did I end stream last time? Sorry for suggesting F4. It's all good. Yeah, it'll be done about a week or two. Thank you, Toxic. I appreciate it. I'm actually very happy with my analytics. I think right now I'm very happy with my analytics. You know, it's a slow build up, I think. I think if I look back, let's see. I'll tell you, gentlemen, right now. Let's see. I think there was a month or two there where like videos were getting maybe a couple thousand views. Am I crazy or am I delusional? Am I imagining things? When was that? You know, game out late February. It's February, right? I would say so. It's because of the fact that there's no backend. I can get it out very soon. Like very soon. I think. I hope. I'm gonna say within 2 weeks. Right? I think within 2 weeks it's done, by the way. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna work on it right now. Yeah, I think within 2 weeks. Then we have announcement. What is that? When have I ever done an announcement? No, I'm not playing games today, dude. I've had a very sore throat since I went live. Within 10 days. We'll see. Something like that. But then again, you know, I should probably put it out in March. Just because I'm not going to be home on the weekend of like the 27th. I think I want to be home for when I release it. For a release on February 9th was good. Thanks. Okay, gentlemen, it's been a good time. It was going to be a short stream regardless. I've had the most sore throat for the past couple of days. So I'm glad I even made 2 hours. Give us an announcement. I think I did. The game's going to be out in like 2 weeks. And then guess what? There's also another project coming